If I was standing on this hill during World War II, I may have needed one of these. Not because of enemy aircraft, but because of practice bombing. During World War II, 3 Royal Australian Air Force squadrons used this area to drop chalk bombs in metal casings. In later life, local farmer Merv Edlington remembered in quite graphic detail his close encounter with one of those chalk dust bombs. By gee, I had to duck one day. A plane came so low that I got covered with the leaves off the tree I was under. The wing of the plane chopped them off. The horse I'd been riding took off and took a week to catch. Earlier in World War I, the area was slated as an arsenal with 4,000 people and their families to move here to manufacture armaments, with Tuggeranong Homestead as the administrative centre. Thankfully, the war ended before the arsenal came to fruition. Instead, at Tuggeranong Homestead at the end of the war, Charles Bean and his team moved in and used it as a base to research and write the history of Australia's part in the Great War. In more recent times, the homestead, one of the region's more historical pastoral properties, has become an events centre. But on rare open days, you can still see links to its colourful past. Places like this convict barn, built in the late 1830s, when adding a concrete floor to house his Model T Ford, Bean apparently found an iron shackle here from the convict times. You can also see the remains of what, according to local folklore at least, was a whipping post. This restored Furphy water tank. Of course, these Aussie icons have a connection to World War I as well. They were used to cut water for Australian Army personnel at Gallipoli and the Middle East and other places. The carts became popular as gathering places where soldiers could exchange gossip, rumours and fanciful tales, much like today's water cooler discussions. Hence the word Furphy entered our lexicon. And this senescent willow tree, believed to have been planted in the 1830s from a cutting collected from a tree shading Napoleon's grave on the island of St. Helena. Oh, and not to forget this old cricket pitch. It's the oldest concrete cricket pitch in Canberra. It was added for recreation during the Bean era. A word of caution though, they ran out of concrete, so it's a few yards short of a standard length, which means if you are facing a fast bowler, you might need one of these.